Did you have to pay for that?
Nope.
Thank God.
Yep.
Tax dollars at work, people. Oh, look at the crew rolling up. Here we go. We're here.
Are you filming?
Yeah. See, Jonathan's biggest mistake he ever made was letting me have a camera and letting me edit the things.
I love it.
Oh, look at this. This is so great.
Wheels.
So great.
Instead of doing this, he can just go bang.
You could just shoot
Bang, bang, bang. You're dead.
I mean, Deadshot's pretty good at it.
Yeah. Deadpool.
Deadpool? I'm a big fan. Who's who? TJ?
Who? Dead who? Anybody who was in the army. Just kidding.
Weren't you? Wait a minute. What? Oh, wow. Wow.
Still outshoot you.
Oh,
Me?
man.
Yes. I said army, not Air Force.
Yeah, you were in the army and I can outshoot you.
I'm not a good shot.
Well,
That's not. I never said that.
to shit.
Never said that. I don't even shoot.
I wasn't in the military. Probably I'll shoot with you.
No?
We're good.
Dude.
do archery.
We're getting to the end of the line and there are 3 people coming in to help.
I used to have a bow. I tried it one time and I was like,
No? Are you gonna burn out all my battery?
You know, it looks like everyone's getting here. We're about ready to get going. So hopefully when some more people get here, it'll be jamming. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of good lists. A lot of the top players I know from the Houston area are here. So it'll be really good. So hope to see y'all there. What's up, man?
Wow, okay. So here we are, guys. Get out of the way, John. What the?
am I in?
This is
your way.
still going in the final cut. Check it out. Lots of people, lots of stuff. Jonathan's got a seat.
Lots of people, lots of stuff. Got my ride.
Look at his drowning Necrons. They're drowning in the ice because they're too heavy. Alright. Hi, TJ.
Hi.
You're so photogenic. Huh?
Tired. I want to go to bed.
Go to bed.
But you're not listening.
Go to sleep.
They're not.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. Bolter.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
What do you mean? It's Mississippi, Southern Mississippi School.
What?
Southern Mississippi School.
Where?
I'm sorry.
Alright, so
That's Southern Mississippi.
somebody gave us beer.
You have to delete that.
Somebody gave us beer.
Run.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We just got back from the bar. Oops.
Someone doesn't care anymore.
I thought you had 8. I took it out. Alright guys, so this is my first game. I am all set up. We are playing, what are we playing? Secure and Control. So I got an objective place in my zone, and my opponent has one in his zone. This is his army. It's pretty cool. Forge World, mine's Land Raider. And then, so we'll come back after the game, guys, see how I did. Alright guys, so that is the aftermath. All that died. Well, oh dude, I forgot these guys were inside the factory that died. I don't even know if they died, but I forgot to bring them out. They would have been back there, that'd been cool to assault you. Alright, so over here, this is what he has left. I did get Slay the Warlord and First Blood, which is secondary objective, and we both scored the primary, so we're both holding our objectives here. And so that is a minor win for Imperial Guard, actually. So I did win the first one on a minor victory with a total of 5 points, and my opponent had 3, so it was a really close game. Had a lot of fun. And that's it, guys. So we'll go with the next game.
Hey guys, game 1. We are playing Secure and Control. I am playing a Blood Angels player. As you can tell, he's got a unit back here. 4 scout squads. He is now starting to deep strike his Terminator units, which are over here in Deep Strike Reserve. He has got Agarath, the Sanguinier. He's got a lot of cool stuff. I'm deployed over here. You can kind of tell I've kind of wedged myself in. So since I knew I was playing a very heavy assault army, I wanted to kind of wedge myself in. That way he would kind of have to come to me. So my list, you can see I'm running my contingent of Grey Knights I just got done painting. And I have my Captain and Gravis Armor that I just got done painting, and also my Interceptors. So I don't really know how well this list is going to do. It is my first time playing it, So after the game, I'll tell you about how I think I win and how it went about. So other than that, guys, see you at the end of the game. Hey guys, what's going on? So game 1 was not good. Those Terminators went in and just ran right through me, and they're still moving through my line. We called it after his turn 3. Just no way I could recover. Those Terminators with all the attacks is just really brutal. But it was a good game. Gage was a good guy, man. It was really cool to play Blood Angels, and man, Deep Striking Terminators, totally just nasty. So I'm going to put up my stuff, and we'll get on to game 2, and we'll see what happens in game 2.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Gage. We're going to do a little interview with him. What are you playing today?
Blood Angels.
Blood Angels. And how'd you do in your first match?
I did pretty well. I got the major victory.
Major victory. And you were actually playing against TJ in that match, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your army, why you play Blood Angels, and why you like them.
I've been playing Blood Angels since 5th, and so my army is a 15-man Terminators, 1 10-man and a 5-man, being a combat squad 10-man, kind of depending on your tactics there. And then I run kind of a combo that lets me let them hit on 3s and also reroll using our high trap on Astrograph. So it makes like a really, really durable star you can drop turn 1. And then I run a Space Marine, not Blood Angel, Librarian, because he can target Adeptus Astartes units, not just chapter whatever units. And so that lets me reroll my charges. So it lets me put damn near 100 wounds down turn 1 pretty reliably.
Wow.
So if my opponent doesn't deploy expertly, I can usually crack a large portion of his army down turn 1. And so that's what I run. Then I run 6 Scout Snipers to back that up because they're excellent objective holders and I can put out a lot of mortar wounds with them.
Good deal. So what's something maybe you're a little concerned about today? What's something that can give you some trouble?
I am incredibly concerned about Tau drone spam backed up by the Tau Guard.
Okay.
The fact that the Titan gets the battle suit rule, which lets, even though I do 3 damage with my Thunder Hammers automatically, it still just kills 1 drone. I played against the exact list last Friday at the Fat Ogre tournament, and I dealt 120 wounds in 2 turns, and all I did was kill 60 drones.
Wow. Yeah, so there actually is a Town R here today, so you're hoping maybe not to get matched up with him?
Yeah, that's the list that I really don't want to play against. It's just not a good matchup for me at all.
Okay. So you got Blood Angels. Are there any other armies you play?
I play Imperial Guard as well.
Guard? Okay. What's something you may be planning to build next if you're going to do another army?
I'm going to try to do Met Guard, triple Meltofeds and the Chimeras backed up by Legion Russes, because I just always thought that was cool. And I always want to run a mechanized cavalry guard, but past edition or 2 has been pretty hard on guard.
Right. Well, they're doing pretty well right now from what I've seen, but
yeah, conscript blob or guard and then tank guard with artillery has been really good so far from what I've seen.
cool. Let's see. So do you play any other tabletop games, video games, anything else?
I play a lot of Fallout 4 since Survival Mode came out, and then I play a lot of Magic as well.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, I used to play Magic. I kind of had to lay off because it was too expensive, and then I started playing this.
That's why I had to stick with Modern, because Standard just changes too much for me. Just always buying more cards.
Okay. So what's an army that you kind of just hate? Just for no reason other than you just hate them and fluff anything?
7th edition gave me a very special hatred of Ynnari, because a lot of people played it just because it was the best thing out there. And, the fluff reasons for it aren't great. GW, I personally believe, made it up to sell models. And,
right.
It's successful to do that. People did buy a lot of models. It's a smart business plan. But you can tell it's just something at the time. Everybody was running that same, D-Bomb, Wraith Knight, Jet Bike spam. And, I'd go and see at an 80-man tournament, every other GT I'd go to, I'd see 16 Ynnari lists, and there's maybe 2 different differences between each list. So I didn't enjoy it. I think it was really bad for the meta, personally.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing about wargaming? What's your favorite aspect? Playing the game, competing, painting?
What I like most about 40K is to even play the game, it takes a certain level of dedication. You have to buy models, build models, paint models, build a list, and then run it tactically. So when I come across guys who play 40K, they're invested in their army, they care about it, they got these models, they might not have painted them, but it's just, people switch between armies a lot, but you can tell everybody puts a lot of time into their armies and a lot of play testing if they're going to come out here and play at a competitive event. And I really appreciate seeing my opponent put out the same amount of effort I put into the game.
Good deal. Yeah, that's not an answer I'd heard yet, and I definitely respect that, because there was a difference between Magic, where you could just go buy really powerful cards.
You can just go on the internet, all right, this is my list, go to the store, here's $400, give me my deck.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, so that's pretty much everything I've got that we're going to air, unless there's something you want to say special, just kind of like the F&P.
Hail Sanguinius, he died for your sins.
All right. Might help with vets. Alright guys, so we got my deployment here. I'm going to be running my Space Marines. I'm going to be going against this big cluster of firepower right here. Got some scouts sitting up here. We're in a spearhead deployment. This is game 1, and my opponent TJ is going to lay me out. But all right, guys, we'll come back at the end. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's objective 1, and objective 2 is tucked away right there. All right, guys, we'll come back with more. All right, guys. So as you can see by all the orange over here, TJ has completely devastated me. He's got that objective. He's got line breaker, and he's got that objective over here. I just couldn't put out enough firepower. We played a good game, and that's it for me. So that's the end of game 1. All right, guys. So this is TJ. He was my opponent for the first match. Definitely wiped the floor with me, and but it was a fun match overall. Definitely knew what he was doing, and it was a lot of fun. So tell me a little bit about the guys you brought out today.
So I brought a list with 3 Renegade Knights and Magnus the Red, 1988 points, double battle cannons, double Avenger cannons, thermal cannon, gauntlet, 1 missile pod, Storm Strike, I think it's called, or Storm Spear.
And obviously it was very effective. It did well against me. I was playing Space Marines. I kind of had a mixed list. A little bit of troops, a little bit of armor, but you kind of cleaned through the whole thing.
Yeah, the most thing I was worried about in your list was probably the Vindicare tanks, strength 10, do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I needed to definitely take those out first. Storm Raven was pretty high priority, but second to those.
Yep. So what else are you on the lookout for today? What's something that maybe you're concerned about?
Well, I saw a Tau Supremacy suit, so I'm worried about that. And an obliterator, or plasma obliterator. Someone brought one of those, so I'm probably worried about those.
Okay.
Definitely a list that has a lot of flyers. Probably will give my list trouble. Even though I have Magnus, it's only 1 flyer. And then just maybe a leaf blower list with a lot of anti-tank would probably be another thing I'd be worried about. I'm not too sure about Tyranids. I know they're good. I just don't know what they do yet.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to play them yet, so I'm pretty nervous about them too. So you brought out Chaos today. So what's your favorite thing about your army? Like, is it your main army, or do you play a couple other armies?
Kind of 2 main armies. I do play Chaos / Thousand Suns / Tzeentch Demons, like kind of a conglomerate of Chaos. And then I also play Ultramarines, which is kind of the complete opposite, but definitely lots of blue.
But you got a pretty wide spread there. You got a couple different options, which whatever you're feeling for the day. So
yeah, I mean, I play mostly friendly back at the shop since I just have a good moment of a local GWs. And I don't bring out too much. I rarely bring out Magnus. I rarely bring out Gilliman. The 3 Knights I've actually bought within the last 3 weeks.
Well, I'm glad you're getting a chance to field them today. I mean, it's a perfect chance to kind of test them out.
Yeah.
So what army are you thinking about building next?
I just started picking up some AdMech. I picked up the starting box. I had Belisarius Cause, haven't built them yet. And then I just picked up some Cataphren Destroyers. Gonna build them with the Plasma Culverins, I think they're called. So definitely a high shoot list, like 0 melee.
Okay. So what's an army you really don't like? As far as playing against
orcs.
Orcs, you don't like orcs?
Straight up don't like orcs.
What is it about orcs you don't like?
I don't like playstyle, don't like lore.
You don't like the fungus?
I don't like the fungus. No.
All right, I can dig it. So we talked about a couple things about Warhammer, but do you play any other tabletop games? Do you play any video games, anything like that?
Actually, from the decline of GW, 5 or 6 years ago, I actually switched to War Machine and Hordes. Played that for a little bit. Wasn't really my jam. It was all right. I just didn't have as much fun as I did when I was playing 40K. I play Age of Sigmar with the Tzeentch Demons I have. I'm one of 2 people that's bought Arcan at the store, which is kind of funny. The other one being the manager. And then I haven't really been playing too many video games just because I work in school, but I did get in some Final Fantasy 15, almost done with that.
Cool.
So it's pretty much all I do for fun right now. I've got a couple shows I watch, that's about it.
All right. So what would you say your favorite aspect of wargaming is? Like between playing, modeling, painting, is there anything that really, is your favorite out of everything?
I actually really enjoy painting.
Yeah.
The hobby aspect. I'm not too good at base or diorama building yet. I'm working on that, but I definitely have advanced my painting above the tabletop.
Good deal. How long have you been playing?
Technically, like almost 15 years now.
Cool.
But like there was like an 8-year gap.
Okay.
So for this time, it's been about 8 years.
All right. Well, that's cool. That's pretty much all I've got for my questions. Is there anything else you kind of want to just talk about the convention, about Warhammer, maybe a tip for a new player or something like that?
This is definitely my first time at Delta HCon. There's a lot of anime here.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. As far as anything else goes, not really. 8th edition is a great way to get into the game now. It's so easy. It's not the bloated 7th edition.
Yeah.
And the initial cost to get into the game isn't very high. You know, you're looking at $125
Yeah.
roughly. So
Well, the point cost went up a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to fill out your list with fewer models.
it's definitely for sure. It's definitely for sure.
Well, cool, man. I really appreciate your time.
You saw the color scheme, right?
Alright guys, so this is the beginning of round 2. We kind of started a little bit. This flyer's actually moved up. I already did my movement and shooting. And this is my opponent's army here, as you can see. And we'll come back, guys, see how I did. Alright guys, so that is the end of turn 3. As you can see, there was a bunch of tanks here at one point, and now there are not. And there's a bunch of knights in my face. Got these guardsmen. They didn't even take leadership, but they're probably going to die from leadership. And Warlord's left. He just killed a tank. Warlord's still hanging out, and my flyer's still up and running. It's got a bunch of wounds on him though. So I'm calling it at turn 3. Pretty much he's just beating up a couple of guys that got left on the table. He had a pretty good tactic. He did have 2 Evisaur assassins. They did pop up here right in my line and charge and multi-charge all the tanks that were piled up. I'm losing my voice. That way he effectively stopped this whole line from shooting pretty much a whole turn. And and then I came up here with the other Demolisher. He did kill a bunch of guardsmen, but his guardsmen are just to fill points. Didn't really need them. Pretty much that sort of didn't even need that. That and the Evisaurs he had it. So it's a good game, and appreciate my opponent. So we're going to round 3.
Hey guys, guess what? So game 2, we're playing Big Guns Never Tire. We are playing Frontline Assault, so I'm all deployed right in here. I'm kind of bunched up a little bit, got to spread out a little bit, and I am playing basically an old Warcon, but it's a very interesting army. He's got Bellis Crawler in the back, and Knights with some Castellan robots and some Dune Crawlers. The guy's name I'm playing is Christian. It's going to be a great game. So the first time I played the new Colt Mechanicus and everything in the new edition. So hope you guys like it, and we'll see how I do this game. So guys, it was a major loss again. The ultimate firepower. The Castellan robots are freaking awesome with all their firepower. The Ogre and Walkers, and then the Knight to back them up. Bella's Crawl is freaking brutal with the re-rolling of ones into hits. So it was a great game. Thanks to Christian for the great game. I'm glad he loves our channel. So I do appreciate it. So we'll move on to game 3. I hope I hope I can figure out how to use my Grey Knight Terminators next game, and we'll get to that. Thanks a lot, guys. So guys, it's the end of turn 2 for me. We got a lot of people still playing. Very cool stuff. We got a giant orc army versus knights, and I'm really surprised. There's a lot of IG here today, which I'm very shocked at, which I think is cool. Got a couple mid lists, couple orc players. It's very, very a cool day to be in. And there's John and Jonathan, Gimpy. And then Ben's back over there. I got warped out pretty good today. Some of these armies are sweet, dude. Cool Death Watch, really like it. Got Nids over there. Full tank army. Most of that Astral, no, it's mostly Space Marine tanks. Got some big Horde armies. There's Ben over there. Very, very good turnout.
The little wargamer that could. Okay. So adorable. Oh, are you tuckered out with your wheels?
It hurts my knee really bad.
Oh, it hurts your knee?
Yeah.
What do you mean, the bumps in the road when you're rolling down?
Yep. Well, I got bad knees too.
Oh, what don't you have that's bad?
Are you filming this?
Yes.
I got bad knees. Foot's jacked up. Hurry up, man. Fucking cripple.
Hey, how's your face been doing? Cause it's killing me. Look at John. Look at that idiot. Playing a game. What an idiot.
What the?
Alright guys, so I am deployed for our 3rd game. I kind of missed the 2nd game. My opponent's got some kind of weird looking guys. I believe he said they were Grey Knights.
My opponent's just a jackass.
Oh, it's TJ.
Shit, it's been.
Oh no.
Oh god. Look at that, the FNP chapter's out.
So this is going to be a fun game. This is a scouring.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game.
Got a couple of objectives. Alright, we got to roll for the minor and the major.
I can get a major and a minor victory. I don't know, I'm just going to try to win. I've had a lot to drink by now, so I'm pretty drunk. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, we'll get back to you at the end of the report. Alright guys, so my opponent actually made a complaint about me. He said I'm too attractive and it's distracting him. So hopefully I don't get docked any points for that. Alright guys, so here is the end of me and TJ's battle. It didn't go great for TJ. I got some really lucky shots and it kind of went well for me. But it was super fun. Right, TJ?
Good game, man.
Thanks, buddy. But alright, so we'll come back tomorrow. We got some more going on.
You can do yours too. So for my 3rd and final game, I am deployed. We're playing Dawn of War. We're playing the Scouring. So all the objective markers out. We have 6 objective markers. Yeah, my opponent's just a jackass. Oh shit, it's been. Oh god. And look at that, the FNP chapter is out. Yeah, this is going to be a good game. I hope that I can get a major and a minor victory. I don't know. I'm just going to try to win. And I've had a lot to drink by now, so I'm pretty drunk. So we'll see what happens. So guys, after turn 4, we decided to call it. I got all my characters and stuff left, but that's about it. Just overwhelming, really good shooting. Took out a lot of my stuff on first turn. Ben had a great game today. So there's Ben gloating. He's a jackass. I'm joking. It was a good game. So we'll be back here tomorrow for game 2. For day 2. So I'll get games 4 and 5 in. I just got to figure out something how to play this army tomorrow. So
day 2. Yay! Yay!
I'm drinking juice.
You're drinking what?
Juice.
That's juice.
kind of fun. for fun. It's fermented.
You're gonna have to learn your whiskey a little better.
That's not whiskey.
Hi, TJ. Yeah. Hey, you want some juice?
He doesn't drink juice because Jesus said it's negative.
I like clear liquids. If it's a little clear yellowish, I'm done.
That was great. You got in there perfect. Yay! So who's your first opponent? Maybe.
John, maybe. Weird.
John versus Jonathan, the guard showdown. I hope it doesn't get changed. I really want to see how your guys do.
I want to see which FMP is the best.
Well,
We all know that is right here, baby.
not according to the score yesterday.
You only have one move.
Hey guys, so this is round 4 on the next day. I think I didn't film round 3, actually. I'm thinking about it, but you didn't miss anything. It was 3 big butt knights with Gilliman. So they were rolling ones. It was terrible. I lost bad. So I got a minor loss. Anyway, so this is my deployment, and this is my opponent's deployment, and my opponent this time is John. Hey, John. Hi. Say hi, John. Hi, John. Okay, then. All right, we'll come back after the game over to see how we did. All right, guys, so that is the end of turn 4. The conclusion was I ended up losing. Get away, TJ. That's rude. I ended up losing 1 Lehman Russ, the Valkyrie went down, and a guard squad with the las cannon. And John ended up losing everything in that box with a big smile. That's what was on the table. We had those 3 squads and 2 Lehman Russes. So I ended up getting a major victory for this round. So we will go on to the final round of round 6.
How'd you guys do?
I got major victory.
Yay!
What'd you get, John?
Major something.
I don't like either of your armies. I don't care. Yay!
That's a pretty cool army. Did you paint that in?
I didn't.
Oh, who painted it?
Some turd.
Oh, okay.
Don't you touch my army.
Hey guys, it's round 4. I am playing a Space Wolves army that's beautifully painted by Nick. I hope y'all can check them out. They are really nicely painted. He's got St. Celestine. We're about ready to get started. St. Celestine jumped 24 and is about ready to hit the crap out of me. So other than that, man, it's going to be a bloody game, and I hope I do at least a little better. So guys, it's just the top of turn 2, and this happened at the end of turn 1. I had to teleport him over here and assault St. Celestine. So he hasn't taken any wounds yet. She killed off the squad that was there, but now it's Voldos for St. Celestine, and his Thunderwolves are creeping around. Arjack's out, going at Voldos, so it's going to be an interesting fight. Hey guys, so turn 4 is over with. I got my army kind of set up here for the painting competition, and they're going to grade our army. So brought my Grey Knights. You can tell it's just Voldos, and then I have 6 Terminators in my Dreadnought. There's a Dev Squad, Predator with the Tech Marine. I got 1 unit of troops here, full squad there, full squad there. Brought my Interceptors, and I brought my Gravis Captain as well. So my last game, I only got a minor loss. It went to turn 6. I had a Razorback with 3 wounds left on it, and his St. Celestine and everything was kind of running up on him. So it was actually a really good game. I killed off he killed off 109 total points of power level points, and I wound up only I killed off 72. So I cleared off a lot of his army. I just didn't get a chance to get the Dev Squad. But I wanted to show y'all Nick's army, man. It's really good. The Thunderwolves are really good. Lightning's kind of bad, so maybe I can zoom it up. St. Celestine. He's got Arjack. I really like his conversion with Arjack. He's got a helmet. He did a cool thing with the Power Fist. His Crusader is really pretty. And if you look at his 3 dev squads, each of his sergeants are bending down and pointing and stuff. Very, very cool modeling job. So just want to give props out to Nick and his army. Great game. So hopefully we will get on to turn 5.
All right, guys. So this is the setup for my 4th game. My opponent's John. He's gonna be playing Grey Knights, and he's got everything in reserves except for this Land Raider and a couple of guys back there. So he's about to teleport in and start giving me some hate. So I'll come back with at the end of the game.
Hey guys, it's round 5. I am playing Devin. It's Alan's son, one of the tournament organizers. He's got a Typhon Siege Hate, I don't know, heavy tank. I'm gonna get the crap blown out of me. He's got 2 Rapier batteries, and everything else is in the Chaos Land Raider right there. It's a very small but very powerful list, and I am kind of set up over in here. We are playing objectives, so we have 1, 2. There's 1 back in there, I think, and then 1 over there. So it's basically a pretty simple mission. So we'll get on to this game, and hopefully it doesn't blow me up. So see you after round 5, guys.
In 7th edition, that tank was 14 all around.
Yeah, 14.
14 all around. Strength 10.
Yeah.
1.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was brutal. Yeah, it was a big blast. So at the end of the game, we've called it. He's going to have all 3 objectives. I mean, all 4. He's not going to get back here, so I'll probably keep those. But after that, we called it on turn 5, so we got a major victory. It was an awesome game. Those Rapier batteries are very cool. The Typhon Heavy Siege Tank is freaking awesome. I want one, but I'm not sure if I can afford one. So, but great game. The only thing I really learned is Grey Knights can be really brutal. So I will definitely start working on my Grey Knights army almost immediately.
All right, guys, so this is my final game. I am parked all along here. And as you see, we already kind of started here. I'm finding some corn here. And so we'll come back, see how I did. Probably not good.
Al and I want to thank you for coming out to in Houston with 8th edition and with as many bodies as we had. Some people dropped. We had some people drop even before the tournament started. We should have been at 51 people. Wow. So I really, really appreciate it. I know Alan does too. So we were a little worried at first, but we only had like 33 bodies signed up at the beginning of the week, and then all of a sudden it exploded in number of entries. So we're really thankful for that. Second thing, third thing. All of our sponsors, like Secret Weapon Miniatures, Warzone Exclusive, Cromlech, Amble Industries, Fallout Hobbies, we had a fallout with them, so they didn't support us. Chessex, we had a fallout with them. That's all right though. Angry Ogre Games did all the tokens for us. Some of the tokens has Eden Games and Hobbies logo on the back. They were one of our official sponsors, and then we got the other tokens for you. Fat Ogre gave us a crap ton of price support, so did Eden, Montags, Dragon Slayer, Goldmine. So if you have a chance, all these places that we listed, the ones that are listed on the website, go to their Facebook page and like it, say, hey, thanks for supporting Warzone Houston. So next year, all those corporations and those local stores will give us more prizes for you to give out to you guys. I think everybody wants that, right? Yeah. Cool. All right, and Grim Brothers coatings. They do all sorts of like guns and stuff. They're the ones that did the laser etching on the swords and the hammer. All right, so we're gonna get to our last 2 door prizes we forgot about. First off, Spencer. Are you here, Spencer? We got something for you. All right, you guys can clap. I tried not to. John Cook, where you at? Those are the last of the door prizes. All right, so we did have a table building contest, and some of you expressed interest, some of you didn't, and only a few of you actually participated. It was overwhelming. We had a couple judges come in and take a look at the tables for us. The best table's going to go to John Trotman. Am I saying it right, John? Yeah. John supplied 3 tables worth of scenery and terrain, which we really appreciate. Mark Miner, 10 foot tall, there you go. He supported us with a couple tables too. We really appreciate it. It was a close call. I didn't know if you were actually entered, but his were best overall. All right, so we had a bunch of extra prize support. So we're going to do, for Best Xenos, or second place Best Xenos player, it's going to go to Eric Tapp. Can you guys, it's the first 2.
Before you guys try to, hawk it off or sell it off or trade it off, please hold on to it so we can get pictures of everybody and their prizes after it's over.
All right, first place Xenos player is going to go to Nick Lopez. Wherever Nick is. I can't. Oh, there he is.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. All right, second best cast player, Brian Schwimmer.
Brian.
Cheeseburger.
Best chaos player is going to go to Paul Ellis. Wherever Paul Ellis is, he might put off the side and get you. All right, so second best Imperial player, Brandon Sullivan. First place for Best Imperial, Joseph Wells. All right, now we're going to go into, we didn't know what to call this, so right now it's the Leroy Jenkins Award. It goes to the one player who had the 5 toughest matches and pretty much had the worst record overall. Unfortunately, it's because he had, like I said, his painting score and his horses, everything was just bad. Sorry, guys. TJ Collier. Another big round of applause for TJ. Best sportsman. It was a close call between 3 people, but it came down to Brian Hart.
Ready to rain chestnuts, bitches.
Best appearance. All right, best appearance. Edward O. Wait.
Oh, you get more.
There's more. All right. Good job, Edward. All right. Best General, Colin McDade. All right. Now, best overall, Mike DeHoy.
Marines. Special.
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to hit lines?
Or Ella.
Hey, for those of you that best general, best overall, the Leroy Jenkins, and best appearance, sportsmanship. Get with me afterwards. I need to get your address. We've got some security seals that were supposed to arrive today, but they did not arrive, so they might have been soiled, I'm not sure. All right, so once again, round of applause for everybody. All right, hey, we're going to be putting up a survey on the Warzone Houston site, so we the better event too. Yeah. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Or ladies, or whatever gender you like, guys.
All right, go ahead, boys.
Ready? Go with the questions.
You did make the questions.
Man.
I got it pulled up here. Shush.
We got him young? Okay. Are you recording now?
It's been recording.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
We edit this, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was Warzone GT here in Houston. Awesome tournament. This.
Speak up. I'm way over here. You're gonna have to speak up.
You got to speak way up like this?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So we just got done with Warzone GT in Houston, and we are with the founders, the people that made all these great
everything.
They ran everything. Great job. Got all the terrain,
Prize
everything.
support. Everything.
Awesome. So we just wanted to thank them for a job well done, and thanks for letting us come.
Yeah.
It was a
We really appreciate it.
So we got Alan and John. And guys, so we got a couple questions lined up. Sorry, my voice is going out from yelling the last 2 days. So why did you guys want to start Warzone? Start with Alan.
I think we really wanted to bring a large scale tournament to the greater Houston area, try to bring the community together. We have a really good community here. Just never been anything that's been nationally recognized.
Yeah, I agree. We wanted to get an actual solid GT. Houston is so big. We have like close to 1,200 players for 40K in Houston. And the only GT we had is Comic Palooza, the Clutch City GT. But the way Comic Palooza works out, it's always like on Mother's Day, Father's Day, so they haven't had the best turnout. So we wanted to get in and start making a name right at the beginning of April.
Awesome. Perfect time too.
Yeah, it's a good time. All right, guys. So getting started with Alan. What is your favorite part of the whole?
I like the building aspect. I like to be able to customize anything I want and make it my own.
Yeah, same thing. I'm not great at playing, so I like to be able to build and paint and convert my army up. And I want people to go, wow, and just like be amazed, or what the heck did you come up with there?
I agree with John totally on that. That's my part because I just got last place, so
And you won something.
I won
Yes,
something,
you did.
but it's fun.
All right, awesome. So, what is your favorite army and why?
Yes, mine's easy. I've been branded by the brand of corn a long time ago. Got a tattoo of it. I am a Chaos player by heart. I've always been a Chaos player. And I love it because I love the story. I love everything about it. I love the Primarchs turning and the fact that they're been survived for 10,000 years. I think it's great.
Me, it's Death Watch. I have a hard time settling on one army. I'll paint up a Space Marine chapter, then sell it off. Paint up another company's worth of Marines, get rid of it. The Death Watch, I really like the backstory, the lore, and it gave me the opportunity to do, I think I'm at 300 models, 250 some odd chapters, all like official chapters, so it's like, it fills my need for everything, so I can play whatever chapter I want, so.
So what he's saying is it just saves him a lot of money.
Yeah, actually it does.
All right, let me get this up. All right, so Alan, what do you want to see in 8th edition? Different.
Well, we learned a lot about this edition just from this event today. There's definitely some things that we let go because ITC let it go. And we will be talking with Frankie and Reese and Jason over at ITC about some things that don't need to be there because it unbalances the game. I'm big on balance. I think John probably feels the same way as I do. We don't like seeing one army dominate time and time again. It's just not fun. No one wants to see it. So I would like to see balance back into the hobby and bring in new players blood into the hobby.
What's your top on Minari?
Minari was our best overall.
Yes.
Nothing's changed.
Exactly, nothing's changed. Well, I'll tell you that top army though, they struggled even though he got major victories, most of them, one was a minor victory, he struggled on every fight. So for last edition, where the balance was just, it wasn't going to work in last edition. And in this edition, there is a lot of balance, but GW, Forge World, ITC, Nova, all of them got to come together and try to still maintain that balance and build up like power levels or find some way to balance some of these units. Like it doesn't hurt our feelings or anything. We don't care about it because we're not playing against it. Like the Taunar Supremacy Suit with 60 drones or Knights, Imperial Knights everywhere, or the double Imperial Knights and Baneblades. And there's some wacky combinations out there that I think it needs to be regulated a little bit.
I did the 3 Imperial Knights with Gilliman behind it, with rolling everything. That was a problem.
It's all legal, I get it, but I would like to see almost a narrative feel. But we've had 7 editions of cooking. You have to take these units to do this. Now you can pretty much just mash it all up together, and it's just maybe it might just be throwing us off.
I'm hoping with the Codex releases, we'll see a lot of that change.
Yeah.
You should get relics and more warlord traits. And I'm not sure they're going to do the tactics differently, but I hope it'll change up a little bit.
Well, I think the Lords of War probably wouldn't be that bad because we used to have Imperial Knights as an army. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Now I can take 2 Knights, Baneblade, and Gilliman, and that's a legal list. I think that's where the problem with that formation right now is.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe if they would just change the verbiage to only Knights, or something to the fact that it'll go on.
I think the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to see a lot of other people. This first year of 8th edition, it's going to take that long to get some sort of balance between them.
Just come in and hold it and people talk.
So you're closer.
Yeah, it's...
Camera guy, stop sitting. Stand. Stand up.
Yeah, why don't you stand up?
Yeah, I'll be right on that. I'll be happy to in 2 weeks. Hopefully.
This might be a little better.
Is that all we had, John?
No, I got another question.
You want more question? Okay.
Oh, I had
No, I
questions.
thought you had 5, TJ.
No, there's just 4 simple questions,
You
man.
have 4 single ones. All right, let's actually do a good one. Lessons learned from the tournament. Where are you going to do differently next time, and what take backs did you get?
If the rules don't change, if they're as written, and let's say the indexes stay the way they are, I think, I'm probably speaking with John here on this as well, the Lords of War detachment will not be long. I think that's a general consensus. I don't think that. I'm not worried about them updating rules and changing keywords of like the supremacy suits and stuff like that. I think that's going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, I think the formation, that specific formation needs to be changed.
At least the command points that they get 3 command points with it. And to me, I was blown away. And then he's like, the guy I played against, I had 9 command points. I was like, what? Gilliman just gives 3. You get 3 for the formation. You have 3 for the heavies formation. I was like, I had to get 7, and I worked hard for it.
I just feel that was a really bad formation. I think that for the general consensus of the game and for the balance of the game, I think that's just one of the rules that should be maybe banned or at least looked at and revised. Yeah.
Well, what about just for fun of play?
Yeah, well, me and John are both big on that, and that's why we do a sportsmanship category. I mean, if you're that guy that brings
3 Riptides,
Gilliman, guess what? You're probably not going to be high on anybody's sportsmanship scores.
And we value sportsmanship higher than
agreed.
Than stuff like your general score or your painting score. Sportsmanship should be one of the top things, and I think it's such a hard category for you to judge and have points and add it in. I think that's one of the lessons that we need to figure out. I think we got an efficient system, but we need to make it even tighter. And I think the 3rd person at the run this event would be good in case there's any rules issues come up where he might agree with one way, I agree with the other. The 3rd person would be very helpful.
Yeah, there was a couple of times where we were, I might see things a little more too literally how we see it nowadays in real life, but we have to think about this is still a game.
Right.
It's still just it's still a bunch of guys sitting around a table playing chess with actual models instead of pawns and kings and knights. So that was probably one thing for me is maybe a 3rd person wouldn't, or not necessarily setting it up, because I think John and I did a very good job of talking with the local connections.
You guys kept the group constantly posted. Everything was good. Lots of contact. I think that was a major.
I think the communication was great. Like we could always check Facebook or whatever, and everything was there. It was very accessible. I really like that. And you comment, I'd be like, okay, gotta make sure I get this done and get this stuff done to send in. So I didn't like that.
The only downfall is we were teetering on 7th and 8th. That was a big thing. So we were in limbo because of that. And we were in a limbo. I mean, we didn't know.
We didn't know the exact date, and I remember you guys were on the fence.
But definitely use social media for anybody that's got their own GTs or other events coming up. Blast social media, reach out to all these people that you want to get sponsorship from, because they want to just throw stuff at you, even if it's just little tiny things. They want to give it to you because they want that free advertisement. They want to spread their name. So I mean, use Twitter. Not too many gamers might use Twitter, but use Twitter, use Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Reach out to people. Flyers out of stores.
Next year we'll probably have a little bit more advertisement. This is a good idea for us to see exactly what it's going to be, how it's going to be. I think we are, maybe flyers at the local stores, because there are game people that are not in this on Facebook that we didn't even get a chance to reach out to. Next year we do have every intention to be larger.
Larger, yes.
We already know what GW is looking for. We can possibly be big enough next year to have GW here and be on site as well as maybe in Warzone.
Yes.
So we are definitely looking for that.
Well, we will be here next year too.
You guys got your local battle report channel here, so if you guys need help.
Oh no, fantastic.
We're here. We know that.
If you need to put an advertisement out or something, let us know.
Yeah, I would like to take a small shameless plug. WarzoneHouston.com. It is a website. We will be keeping it up to date going into next year, and I will try to work on getting a result page built into there so that way everybody can see. And
We'll put the link at the bottom.
And next year we're going to look at trying to have a Twitch channel open for our top one game per round. That way people can see it, have a nice beautiful table.
Kind of like how GW had the overhang at LVS.
Yes. We've seen it with Magic the Gathering PPTQs. I think Ed Games and Hobbies, which is one of our sponsors or major sponsors. They've got a PPTQ coming up this month, and they're going to be doing overhead camera on the Twitch feed. So we got to thinking, all right, we need to do that for 40K. We need to do it for our event.
That's very cool.
Great.
All right, guys. Hey.
And if anybody is seeing this, I would like to say thank you to all of our sponsors that have graciously donated. Anvil Industries, Ed Games, Fat Ogre, Secret Weapon, Wargame Exclusive,
Goldmine Games, Montags Games, and Dragon Slayer.
Thank you, Dragon Slayer. They were very gracious in donating.
And Fat Ogres and Eden Games and Cromlech.
Yes, they helped. They were instrumental on our best appearance category. So
we appreciate it.
You know what? I gotta say though, that goodie bag that we did get, I was stoked to get the little wooden objective markers. I was like, boom!
Good idea. That was that. Yeah, brilliant.
Good.
Chaos side and Imperium side, fantastic. So even if you had like different ones, you can mix and match. Chaos. So
we were trying to get dice, but it ended up working out.
Way better than dice.
We could do the command. The other one was we didn't know if it was command. We wanted to make it a command token, moon token, objective token. So we put just awesome. I'm glad you guys.
Super excited.
We
when I saw that, I was like, "This isn't my bag." Yes.
Hey, we really appreciate you guys coming out.
Yes, definitely. Thank you guys.
Thanks for running it, guys. We really appreciate it. We're looking forward to next year.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.